Hey, it's week 8. So fast, huh? Yeah, so for this week, it's still VR installation project week. We we should be we should start it on our project already, all of us. And yeah, my group, we started on it and we got the basic structure or outline of the whole project. It looks very nice so far, pretty similar to what we've imagined in our head and what similar to what we have in our sketchbook. We modified it a little bit, like it going upward now instead of going outward, because before we draw in a sketchbook it was kind of like flat and like outward, but now that we know that we can't exceed the 30 by 30 platform, so we decide to make it upward and then turn to the right and then continue downward. So it's like upstairs and then turn to right and then cross downstairs. Um, we have the tube so far. The tube that leading the viewer to different room that show the artist similarly exhibits of theirs, so a small part of their exhibits, and we put some trees in there. We got the finale art gallery, the flower, which that's the finale art gallery that we're gonna hang photographs like I said in the last video. And we got that already. We got the tube that leading to that flower. We got the texture for the flower. We got the texture for the tube and everything, the boxes and everything. But we still need to we need some more, like the script that I said in the last video. We need the script for the floating moons, just like their art. Yeah, their exhibits, the Moon of Galileo of Douglas and Desdemona. We need that, and then we need the script for the dark room, which we're gonna put in the box for the moon, and ask Desdemona, send an email to them and ask both of them if they can help us how to do the media, because we tried the media way in the just like the video that Glenn posted, but it doesn't look exactly the way we want it. So we plan to ask her how to do the changes, the one that they did in their Ripple project, the one where everything changed, like small media squares that like change once at the touch of the viewer, kind of. And so yeah, we need that, and we also need the script for the the whole landscape change, which is like it's like another script. But I'm not gonna say everything, because yes, we gonna know by the end of our accomplishment of our project. So yeah, that's what we got so far. We don't really have any question right now except for the media prims. We need to figure out a way how to make it work like we want it. So we know that we have like 2 more weeks, this next week, the upcoming weeks, and spring break to work on our project. But we pretty much have everything so far. So for this week we did pretty good work, I think. We got the outline and stuff, so we're gonna put in some more detailed and finalize it before our presentation day or before spring break, because we were planning on my group was planning on doing the whole project and see how it looks, and then before spring break or during spring break we're gonna set up a date with our artists and let them talk with them and let them see if they have any more suggestion or yeah, or like ideas to finalize our project and see if it's all good. So yeah, I believe our project did a pretty good job with representing our artist ideas, because we basically put little part of their exhibits, different exhibits, combined into our art kind of interactive installations. So yeah, we pretty much representing their a lot of their ideas. Like, at the end is there's gonna be like the script, which is from their exhibits, and the cilia like that we're gonna put in our project is kind of like a choral like type of, yeah, which we're gonna put in there, so that is from their exhibits. So yeah, most of our idea were from there, so we just make it our own, but we combine little part of theirs work. Like whichever we like from their work, we combine it. We put it in our gallery. I believe we are creating a compelling, immersive experience if it's in the sense of interactive, maybe. And yeah, I think people will be surprised just like us when we walk through their exhibits. So the visitor gonna be have fun while walking through our art gallery, interacting and play with the actual art. So not just seeing the art, but actually play with it as well. And yeah, I'm gonna show a screenshot in Sketches. Okay. Um, Basically that's how our work in progress right now. And so yeah, moving on to page 58, Darko Maver, which is another mini reading for this week in Eva and Franco Matis. For this reading, it's about how this guy, Darko Maver, he is an artist that appeared to do art from body. So he made sorry, made like puppets or models that looks like really look alike to real actual body, but suffering from injury or accidents, or I think in here it says showing the brutality of war injuries. And so so yeah, it shows like body, head being cut off halfway, or hand getting chopped off and with blood, like gushy stuff. So yeah, really scary stuff. It's about death and art, death in art. And so the meaning of this, I think, is to what it says that he is planning to show, to let people recognize the ugly part of art, kind of, which has never been or neglect, or most often not mentioned in art. So usually, you know how they make art really pretty and stuff. In his case, he do it as a way to remind us about death and to show kind of to remind people that it that art can also have the dark side to it. And so he made all of these figures with have to do with death and stuff. And so I believe that is really making big impact. Even me, I it was scary when it catches my attention when I first started to open the book. I was like, oh, what's this? So it catch my attention right away to look at it and experience. I mean, like you have to digest it kind of in a way to know what it means by. So he kind of his idea is kind of exposing something. He's saying that exposing something from the world that have been the numbness from the war. So he would like to remind people of the war and how it's impacted on people in real life, daily life, and on people as well. And so he would like to, I just, I guess, just remind people of the reality and brutality of life and death. And yeah, that basically it. I think, okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.